Question, member for Simcoe Grey.
Thank you, Speaker. My question is for the Premier. Speaker, last Friday, the Premier delivered an astonishing rebuke of Ontario's colleges and universities. The headline in the Globe and Mail says it all. McGuinty gives Ontario colleges and universities an F in new spending. In a startling admission, the Premier said, "I don't have measurable improvement in my colleges and universities for the funding that I put in." Mr. Speaker, why is the Premier chastising our colleges and universities for his mismanagement?
Premier.
Speaker, in my next life, I want to come back as a headline writer, Speaker, because it's so much fun to be had in that regard. You're unbridled. But Speaker, we have had the great privilege of working with our colleges and universities and those people who deliver our apprenticeship training as well. And we've got some really good news for them. The first bit is that we're going to fund another 20,000 spaces in our college and universities this September, Speaker. And we're doing that notwithstanding the fact that we have some real financial challenges in our hands. Beyond that, Speaker, we want to sit down with the sector. We want to develop a new 5-year plan to ensure that we can move from 62% to 70% of Ontario adults having a post-secondary education, Speaker, and we very much look forward to working with the sector in this regard.
Well,
I say, Speaker, to the Premier, I read the transcript and I'd say the headline's bang on. Mr. Speaker, when the Liberal government grossly underestimated enrollment growth, colleges and universities filled the void. When the government failed to deliver on the Premier's promise to bring post-secondary per-student funding up to the national average, colleges and universities made do and didn't complain. And when this government implemented a sloppy second career program to deal with massive unemployment that created a quadruple cohort in the system, Ontario's colleges came to the government's rescue. And this Premier has the audacity to call our colleges and universities failures. He gave them an F. Mr. Speaker, will the Premier apologize to our colleges and universities?
Speaker, just to be very clear, my honourable colleague knows this. There was never any reference to a grade of any kind, and I did not use the F word, Speaker. Failure in particular. Just so we're clear on this count, Speaker. And I do, again, sincerely, very much looking forward to working with our colleges and universities. We've got this new ambition we're setting before ourselves of taking ourselves from 62% of our adults having a post-secondary education up to 70%. We want to go ahead with a new online institute, Speaker, to enable more Ontarians to access a quality Ontario University degree online. And we also want to invite more international students to come and acquire a first-class post-secondary education that can only be obtained here in Ontario, Canada.
Question, Leader of